This video is to show you how to do slightly more custom and complicated relief. So, imagine a staff member has sent you this. It is some approved PLD and it explains the cover that is needed. We can see I don't need to cover whānau. I need to book 3 external relievers for these classes, but the tricky one is the internal cover swaps here. Let's look at Margarita and let's do hers. So, back into Kamar. Teachers, relief, find Margarita, add the absence. If we want to get to May, we just click on here, forward through to May the 12th, and we're going to remember that Margarita is on the Primary Teachers Collective Agreement. It's PLD. It's a half day, not a full day, because it goes till 12. And I'm going to put a note in here for myself that I can copy onto the other staff members who are doing it. So I remember it's Kiva PLD. That will pop up in the notes. And I'm going to hit add. That's pretty easy. Just scroll down till I get to the one we're looking at. So here we are. She's told us we don't need to cover her whānau and that it's a half day. So I'm deselecting whānau, I'm deselecting 8 English, and I'm deselecting 8 MPE. I can see she's got a couple of non-contacts in here, so she doesn't need to cover in periods 2 or period 2 or period 3. Okay. We'll go up to schedule. Now, it's going to default to the day we're looking at the day before. We click on here, whip through to May, and go to this day. Margarita's done a deal with WID that she will cover one of WID's classes later in the week. So WID is going to cover this PE class here. That's a simple internal cover. Click on 8RPE, X out of Margarita, find WID, click on here, unpaid internal cover, not a problem, and assign to slot 2. Great, that's done. Looking ahead at WID's calendar, WID's timetable, we can see that on the 12th of May, she now has these classes running. The following week, on Monday, she has these 3 classes, and Margarita has agreed to take one of those classes. So Margarita is free all day. She's going to take WID's Period 1 class. Let's look at how to add that custom teacher swap. So we go Teachers, Relief. We're on WID. We add the absence for the 17th of May. 16th, it's Monday. 16th of May. We change the agreement to School Custom. We're then going to scroll down and click on Teacher Swap, Teacher Release, Half Day, and click on Add. We deselect out these 2 periods, go to Schedule, find that date. Where are we? And then we're going to add that cover to Margarita. It says she's also absent today. We're assigning her to that slot anyway, because she's actually doing PLD on site. So we pop her on there, she'll do that cover. That's a straight teacher swap. Okay, So that's what that looks like. That's a slightly more custom way of doing it. The other thing that can happen is that, for example, I might call in sick and say I have COVID. You're going to add my absence for 7 days, which takes me through to the end of the week. I'm well enough to teach. You're going to hit School Custom, scroll down to Min of Health, Isolating Not Sick, Teaching from Home, and then pop a little note, Teaching Online. And that means that anyone covering my classes knows that I should be actually online and teaching. So those are a few little ins and outs for slightly more tricky relief. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.